Hey everybody, so I'm back with another commentary video. This isn't like a Sims commentary, like playthrough. This is just me talking about kind of recent events that's been happening in the community. So, as you can see, my game just crashed there if you're watching my gameplay. I do have gameplay just in the background for me talking. Yeah, so Sims community right now, EA, whatever you want to call it, it's a hot mess. So there's been a lot of drama lately. Obviously, with Sims 2 coming out and being the way it is, things have been kind of disappointing for some people. So obviously, I bought The Sims 2 when it came out, the Legacy collection, because there's so many versions of Sims 2 right now. So I bought the Legacy collection when it came out because I didn't have access to the Ultimate collection when it came out. That was a free offer for Sims 2 about a decade ago. I think it was around like 2012. When the Sims 4 came out, I think they offered it, but I missed the opportunity. So I ended up buying Sims 2 on the in the Legacy the Legacy collection offer, the bundle. It still crashes. It still has bugs. It still has pink soup, from what I've heard, is still a thing as well. What else? Just a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff that, honestly, for a bundle that I paid $45 Canadian for it. That was just the Sims 2 Legacy collection. I didn't do the Sims 1 and 2 bundle because I honestly just wanted the Sims 2. Hate on me all you want. I'm not a huge fan of the Sims 1. I like it, don't get me wrong. It's very quirky, and I like the Easter egg stuff, but I honestly was more into Sims 2 overall, so I thought Sims 2 would be a better option for me. Anyways, so I bought the Sims 2, specifically that bundle, and yeah, the embarrassing thing about EA right now, that whole the money they lost with that one game, what was it, like Dragon Veil I barely even know what it is. I'm not very into that whole gaming community. I think that's more like a fantasy game or something. I don't know. Either way, they had big losses with that game. People can obviously make comments as to what it's called, but what happened was they lost billions basically with this game. They thought that it was going to be a big one for them. It was not. With their reputation right now, I don't think that a lot of people have a lot of they're not exactly the best well-known company for selling games, so I think that's also affected their sales, thankfully, because honestly, you know, it's time that we speak with our money and tell them, you know, when they're not pleasing the fans, when, like in this case, you know, releasing Sims 2, having it be so buggy, it really is insulting, right? Because people spend a lot of money on these packs and a lot of money on these bundles, and then it just seems like EA is just always coming at us with this marketing, right? Like with this just stupid stuff, like recently they've brought out this merch. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen the merch page yet on the Sims YouTube. It's not received well right now. A lot of people are pretty pissed, and rightfully so, because, yeah, the merch that they're offering is so bare bones. 25 years of The Sims, you're literally going to give me merch that's, like, not even really that related to The Sims. Like, they have, like, shirts that are, like, literally, like, 25 years of The Sims. It's literally what you see in the marketing, like, everywhere. Like, what you've been bombarded with for the last month is just on a t-shirt that you can buy. So, capitalism for you. But yeah, no, if they would have maybe put more detail into it, like, I had a lot of, there were a lot of comments saying, like, oh, why isn't Bella Goth featured as a merch item or on a t-shirt? You know, they didn't really make it centric to The Sims. It was very, very lazy. It was very EA, if you ask me. And it was very reflective of, yeah, the fact that they decided to celebrate 25 years of The Sims so abruptly, I might add, honestly. 25 years. They could have waited 30, like the third year. But obviously 25 years. This year they were in the red, so obviously they had to make it 25 years instead of 30. They should have waited the extra 5 years, because obviously that would have maybe helped. I don't know. They needed to think this one through, because the marketing campaign, all of it was just so lazy. Like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, no, I'm just, honestly, I'm so over EA. Like, this was the fight. Like, I think, honestly, this is the straw that broke the camel's back, because, like, I mean, I was already on the fence with EA at this point, and the fact that they were selling, like, mediocre games and mediocre packs. But I think what really pushed me over the edge was, yeah, the Sims drama, the Sims 2 drama with releasing the packs, charging people when they, mind you, they released it free 10 years ago. There's no difference with the re-release. The Ultimate Collection, if you have the Ultimate Collection, that's yeah, you might as well have the Legacy Collection. You might as well have a better version of the Legacy Collection, I've actually heard. Because I've heard the Ultimate Collection works better. I don't know if it has the IKEA pack included as well, because that's another caveat of the Sims 2 bundle pack, is the fact that there is no IKEA stuff pack included. And from what I've heard from modders, I've heard that a lot of the mods, object mods, there was a lot of mods that included the IKEA stuff, like the original stuff in that pack was used for a lot of mods. Anyways, I'm rambling. But yeah, the point is, if you have the Ultimate Collection, do not get the Legacy Collection. It's literally the same thing. Like, you'd be wasting your money. It's not any different. There's no special items. There's no Easter eggs, like special Easter eggs. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. It's just the same thing, maybe made worse, for $45. So if you want that, if you're into that, or if you just don't maybe have access, which EA's made it so conveniently hard to access Sims 2 games, and even Sims 3 games, in this day and age, if you have the discs and everything. If you're that much of a diehard fan, and you don't have access to Sims 2, realistically, if you have a good, computer software, like virus software, virus detector, go with pirating. Get it for free. Sims 2 has been free for a decade, because it's basically abandonware. So the whole thing with it being released through EA is basically just so they can keep it from being abandonware. Screw it. Just pirate it. If you have the ability to pirate it. Because honestly, it's not going to be any better. The Legacy Collection's not any better. It really isn't any better. Yeah, so save your money. Just pirate it online. I know I don't care, honestly. I don't care. If EA doesn't care about charging people for these kind of packs that are basically buggy messes, like, to charge $45 for a game that's 20 years old is ridiculous. That used to be free 10 years ago is ridiculous. So yeah, we don't own anything anymore. So piracy, honestly, have at her. Because yeah, these companies have made it very clear that we don't own anything. So yeah, I could care less. Anyways, so the point of this video is basically, I know I've been rambling quite a bit. It's not really a planned video, I have to admit. I didn't script it or anything. It was more of just coming out of the heart, out of passion for a game that I enjoy and a community that I do enjoy. But I find that it's maybe being led aside, or kind of swayed by EA's just bullshit, let's put it that way. Because yeah, this whole, like, ever since Sims 2's come out, I played it maybe for a day, honestly. I haven't really played the Sims 2 that much because it's been so buggy, honestly. Like, I've been having such a hard time booting up the game. Like, it takes so long to boot up this game. I literally had a meal while I was booting it up. And like, yeah, when you play through it, it's fine. Like, it's Sims 2, so it's Sims 2. That's whatever. But yeah, when it comes to the bugs and everything, it makes it really hard to play. Like, it really does kind of get a little irritating, especially when you're making food and you literally can't make mac and cheese. It errors and it goes in, like, it gives you an error page. That's ridiculous. EA. Like, are you hearing me, EA? I cannot make mac and cheese in The Sims 2. For $45, I can't make mac and cheese. And then on top of that, they released the Business and Hobbies pack. That's basically Get to Work 2.0. Like, I read a comment somewhere that Get to Work was basically beta testing for this pack, and that's not... That's true. We're beta testers for EA, I guess, at this point. Because, yeah, like, I've been playing with tattoos and stuff in The Sims for Sims 3 Ambitions has tattoos. There's nothing new in this pack whatsoever. Sims 2, that clay, now that you can make clay in The Sims 4, it's in The Sims 2. They literally sold you the same item twice in a span of maybe weeks. Yeah. So I paid $45 so I could play Sims 2, have the free time pack, and have the clay, like making clay pots and stuff. And now, if I want to do that in Sims 4, what do I have to pay then? Like what, $60? $60 for like what, two things that I have already in The Sims 3 and The Sims 2, and I've been playing with for the entirety of those games' existences? Are you kidding me? Like, tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke, EA. Tell me you're out of ideas without telling me you're out of ideas. Like, that might as well speak for itself. Like, the fact that you're literally selling a business and hobbies kit when, like, are you kidding me? Like, I literally have all these things already. I've had these things. I had them. I didn't need them again. I've had them forever. So I don't need them again. I don't need to be sold things that are unnecessary to me. I don't need to be sold merch that's completely out of, like, just, like, passionless. The live stream they had on the day that... Okay, so I get that The Sims, obviously, was released on a day, and it might have been, like, an odd day to have this live stream, but it is the release day. Like, the original release day of The Sims 1 is, like, February, what was it, like, 5th or 4th? I think it's the 4th, sorry. Again, me not doing my research very well, but yeah, so they did the live stream on the 4th, but a lot of people didn't really get to see it because they were working or they just couldn't really do, you know, so again, that was a missed opportunity. I think it was a failed opportunity because, yeah, a lot of people didn't end up really getting to see the live stream, and I think right now it's not up because obviously it's live, so they'll take it down. But yeah, EA is about as messy as me in this video trying to explain it to you, because it's like, yeah, it's so messy. So messy. This whole campaign, this whole 25 years of The Sims, it was a failure, if you ask me, because it was really not well done, and it was really... I'm done with EA spitting in the face of the fans of Sims, especially the original Simmers, because there's a lot of OG Simmers, and I don't want to make it about OG versus new. It's not about that. It's about the fact that people who are new to The Sims might not know that they've already had these items in previous packs. Like, so they come at it like thinking, oh, it's new stuff. It's not new stuff. So we're not trying to be rude when we say, oh, it's already been done. That's not criticism that's not valid. Like, that's valid criticism, right? Like, that's telling somebody, hey, you bought, like, why are you excited for a pack that you can already play? You can play Business and Hobbies right now. It's called Sims 3 Ambitions. Go play that. You don't even have to wait for Business and Hobbies. It's already out. So that's my advice to anybody that, you know, still supports EA. You can support EA if you want. If you don't, it's okay. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a person on the internet. Doesn't matter what I say that way. But this is ridiculous. Like, why... Like, this shouldn't be condoned, right? Like, having Sims 2 come out so garbage. Like, they literally promised, oh, we're gonna fix everything. We're gonna make it... I have a new computer. My computer's only like 4 years old. It's an Acer. It's like... It's a new computer, and I can't run it. And I still can't run Sims 2. It's not like I'm an old computer. Maybe if I had an old computer, I could run it better. I don't know. But, like... I have a new computer, and their promise to me was that Sims 2 would be able to run on upgraded new computers. I still have problems. I still have bugs. So, obviously that wasn't fixed. So yeah, this video is very much a rant. It's very much kind of messy. I'm sorry, again, if it's kind of like out of the blue, but I really just wanted to make a video about this because honestly, like, stop giving money to EA.